Oh. Oh, I can't record. Well, I don't think that's gonna cause any issues. Freaking... My hard drive failed the other day, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't been streaming. And the recording output was always put to that hard drive, so I just got an error whenever I started the stream just now. I do have to change a few things on the YouTube side of things, and after that we will go from there. I also kind of want to bring this stream up on my phone to see how it looks, because I've never actually used this phone for that purpose before. So, YouTube Studio. Ah, shit, I just closed out the... This is a new phone, by the way. New phone, who dis? Content. Oh yeah, I got rid of the add-on that does all my tags and stuff too. It's not a huge deal, but it will make a change to how I go about doing this. Playlists live. It's weird. My phone does not see this new live stream. Freaking... Yeah, we're gonna just be playing this the same like deck that we were playing last time. By the way, it's decent. It's Ultimacia, blue black, kind of a hodgepodge of stuff. Like a lot of rooms. I remember there being a few free rooms in this. Magic. Fuck, I misspelled it. I can't type. Okay, that's the stuff done on the computer. Now I have to figure out how to get to the stream on my phone. It's not looking good. I got copyright struck on my last stream. What? Ow. Wait, what? I'm gonna have to look into that. No, it's not gonna work. Do YouTube. Make sure the volume is down on my phone. I'll allow notifications. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're almost there. Freaking... Everything's loading. Oh, hey, I see my stream. I just went right in. That's cool. Yeah, that looks good. Cancel that. Cancel that. Okay. Spell shop. Okay, this should change it. Okay, there's a bit of delay on my phone, but I'm gonna just leave it up. Hey, freaking, we in the spell shop now, and I need to change the screen so you guys can properly see. Okay, things are looking better now, and here we are. All right. So I've been somewhat building on my my set. Outside of the stream, so you know we're getting things put together. Is this the one? Yeah, the triggered ability twice. I didn't know that there was like this kind of alternative art for that. That's kind of surprising. I'm broke though, so I got that going for me. What's the other version of Jet Beam? Each opponent discards a card and you draw a card. Each opponent sacrifices 2 creatures of their choice. So it's not one of those ones that becomes himself after his saga is over. That makes sense. In the lore, he never went back to being Jet after all. Infernal Vessel is like a classic card that could be good. Enter the Enigma is kind of okay. It makes it so that one of your creatures is like impossible to block for 1 turn. That's kind of nice. And so the new set came out, which I'm pretty sure this client I'm using is updated, so we should see a little bit of that new set whenever we get to the point where we're doing things there. And yeah, let's just see what we can come up with. I don't want to fight an angel because that would be a nightmare, so we'll just choose this guy. By the way, I changed up how the battle screen looks. So we'll see what you guys think, if anyone, you know, thinks anything on it. So yeah. Alright, everything we have is like 3 mana, so yeah. Oh, also, because it's fantasy mode, I start with a bird and a plant, by the way, which is pretty useful. I'll be honest, pretty useful. Alright. I've accidentally played a swamp instead of an island. Alright. Let's go to get Insatiable Skittermaw out. He gets more powerful whenever something dies on my side at the end of his turn. So it has to be basically my turn, and something has to die or be warped on my side, and that's when he gets more powerful. It's actually pretty useful. He can get more decently powerful through just that, which is nice. I do like Samnophage as well, so we're gonna make this thing mill me for 4 cards. Let's see what cards I milled. Nothing too important, just a few artifacts. And I don't have any more mana, so I guess we're attacking here. Skittermaw also has Menace, which helps. This guy right here, this plant wall, only has 0/1, so he's only good for blocking stuff. Moon Shadow's pretty cool. Basically, their toughness and strength is based off of how many cards we've put into our graveyard while this has been out. So every time we put something into our graveyard, it will get more powerful. It's very similar to Skittermaw, except it's cheaper. It does have a cap on how strong it gets because of those blights, but overall I think it is quite a bit better than just Skittermaw. Mostly due to its price to get out, honestly. It's real cheap to get onto the floor, onto the ground. Which is a Naisu Araisu. What the fuck was that? What the fuck trigger was that? I saw a trigger. Enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, return a target permanent with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. If you're the monarch, return that permanent to the battlefield instead. That's not good. I don't know much about being the monarch, if I'm being honest. I think it gives you like extra card draw is the main thing. Let's go ahead and use Derelict Addict because we need some land. We did not get any land. That is unfortunate. And what's this guy got going on? Enters the battlefield, you may return another creature. Okay. We'll just keep hitting them. We'll get rid of Collector's Vault. That also made Moon Shadow more powerful, so he's feeling a bit not willing to attack me now. Threshold on Mind Drill is kind of nice because it makes Mind Drill actually a pretty good attacker. Dagger Fang has Death Touch, and you mill cards whenever he comes out. I forgot about that little effect. So that made Moon Shadow a little bit more powerful, and I mean we're getting some cards into the old graveyard here. Mostly artifacts and lands. I wonder if that counts for Skittermaw. I need to make one small change to my game layout. There we go. Okay, so he's 4/4 right now. This is 3/3. And that's 3/4. Can't attack with that. Alright then. We'll hold off. We'll hold off. So something I need to do for the stream in the future is to get a better mic. I think my mic is terrible. I'll be honest. Getting this guy out would only cost 2 mana. Let's go for it. And we'll get Erratic Apparition out as well. It has Vigilance, and it gets more powerful if I put out a bunch of, what do you call it? It gets more powerful if I put out a bunch of, like, shit. Enchantments. That's what they're called. God damn it. Brain blanking on me. We lost our Death Touch character. He's coming at me with a fair bit. He's, this guy's got Island Lock, so that's no good. Let's just make sure that this Kith can ravel. Number of white permanents you control. Yeah, let's just make sure that doesn't get any worse. Moon Shadow will get more powerful as well. And we could put Fey Flight onto something. That'd be kind of nice. Make one of these not flyers into a flyer. Let's get Bile Boggart out as a blocker. And Threshold has been met by the Mind Drill, so he's a 5/5 now. Pretty much all I can do. He's not going to block this because it's just too much damage coming through. I'm going to turn down the music for myself. You guys will see no change to how loud the music is. And I can't do anything about that attacker. There's a flyer out now. Ooh. Rebuke. This puts all of his permanents back into his hand. So I'm just going to rebuke him. And there goes all of his permanents, except for, you know, the lands. But, you know, pretty decent. And then we just attack with everything. I become the Monarch. Skittermaw gets more powerful. I draw an extra card because of the whole Monarch thing. He has to start using all of his mana to get all of his creatures back again. What's this do? Put a slime counter on up to one other target creature. All abilities have base toughness 2/2. Okay. So he did that to my Moon Shadow, and the Wither tokens killed off my Moon Shadow. That makes sense. We're gonna make the Skittermaw fly. Because I casted a enchantment, my Erratic Apparition got a little bit more powerful there. Okay. We're just gonna kind of fill the field. And we'll throw a Mind Drill at him as well, because he does have to block that. Fuck it, we'll throw a Boggart at him too. I cannot choose no for this. I didn't think he would block it and lose both of his things, so goodbye bird. Skittermaw should be able to kill him off next turn. Ooh, we got Locke. I did not know his last name was Cole from playing the game. Although it has been quite some time since I played Final Fantasy VI. Okay, we won the first match. I didn't even have to summon my commander, by the way. This is commander format, if you're wondering. Basically, I have 100 cards and a commander, which is a legendary creature. In this case, my commander is Ultimisia, who's pretty decent. Honestly, not that good. But that's only because she's so goddamn expensive to get out, if I'm being honest. But hey, she's pretty decent. I don't know. I can agree to her being part of this whole thing. Also, I am really getting mana screwed here. What's this do again? When they enter the battlefield, you may return another target non-land permanent you control to your owner hand. If you do, scry 2. So that's pretty good for, like, if you want to put, like, a Saga back into hand, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I've used that in the past in a Saga deck on Arena. Alright, yeah, we're really screwed, by the way. I could warp this guy in, but that does nothing for us. We could put a Wicked Roll onto a plant wall, but that's not really all that useful. We're gonna get rid of just a 3-cost card real quick. No mana. I do actually have, like, not enough mana in this deck currently. just in general. Okay, well, it's something. We're gonna go ahead and throw out Phyrexian Arena so that we get extra cards per turn, because that's kind of what's gonna get us out of this situation. More cards, more chances for blue mana. No luck there. Okay, this will help block some of their attacks. I get 1 blue mana, I could throw one of these back into his hand. Or into his deck, even. We're down to 26 HP, he's up to 39, by the way. I know that you can't really see the HP amounts right now because of how I got this set up. At least for the mobile people. He's got a Johnny out now. Okay. Now we have 1 blue mana. Let's go ahead and wait. Hold on. Cancel that. What's the kicker cost? An additional blue mana. Okay. We're gonna unsummon that just to get his HP down, or his you know, strong units away. He did kill my wall a few moments ago. That explains why I have the treasure token. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6. Do I dare do this? Does it help me? Yes, because it makes a Johnny reset his loyalty counters. Okay. It's not looking great, by the way. Another island. That's good. I think it's time. Whoops, clicked the wrong thing. It's time to get our commander out. Toss that. We'll keep the Goblin Firebomb. We don't really need a collector's vault currently. Okay. And that's going to give me a little bit of HP. And we're going to kick this and kick the this artificer back into his hand, or into his library. Don't really have a good way of making HP, by the way. I need to save my HP. There's a couple of cards in my deck that will give me HP, but they're not super common. Okay, we are going to go ahead and crack the scrap and kill off his coordinator here. Does 3 damage if you crack it for 3 mana. And we can put Flight onto Ultimecia. And that'll make it so that they won't really think about fighting during this turn. And well, we could also put a Wicked Roll onto her. But we'll hold off. Get more creatures out. That's not good. Ooh, Scavenger's Talent. That's going to save me. So every time I sacrifice a creature, or like a creature of mine dies with Scavengers out, it'll create a food token, and each of those food tokens can heal me for 3 HP using some mana, which would be super useful. Okay, making him discard a card. We're gonna go ahead and get this out, kind of a sacrifice kind of thing. When this guy dies, he makes a lander token, which is pretty useful. And does this guy warping back out count? I don't know. Let's find out. When I attack, I'll also like Surveil 2 with Ultimecia. She has an ability that gives me an extra turn if I exile a bunch of cards and essentially use a bunch of mana. I don't have the mana for it right now, but still, kind of nice. Kind of nice being able to do that. 3 damage coming through, that's fine. So we're gonna get a bunch of food tokens. Lander token, food token. Oh, it's only one. That's unfortunate. It's up to something. I'm down to 8 HP if you're wondering. This guy can come out real cheap because there's so many cards in my graveyard. And target owner puts it on the top or bottom of their library. Let's go ahead and do that to... in web. Do that to the archaeologists. Which mana do I have? Wicked Roll. We'll add it to Ultimecia. How many cards do I have in the old secondary section? Can I go ahead and cast this turn? Yes, I can. Okay. We are not going to attack this turn. Because if I do, they'll just attack full force. I can use a Goblin Bomb to destroy some of their stuff. What's their esteemed speaker? Ooh, yes, Comet Crawler is one of my cards that's like super duper useful for keeping myself alive, if I'm being honest. So we're gonna definitely use that. We're going to use the Goblin Bomb, and we're gonna blow up his lifelink creature. 7 mana. It's not exactly super efficient, but at least he has no lifelink anymore. And we are going to hold off on doing anything else. We do have the mana advantage. That's good. What's this? Activated abilities of artifacts and creatures can't be played unless they're mana abilities. Ah, shit. Because that includes lander and food and like a lot of my stuff, if I'm being honest. We can work with this. We can do this. All right. I'm going to attack with only the Comet Crawler. It gets the option to sacrifice something, and we're going to sacrifice the lander token because we kind of don't need it. They're going to block it. That's fine. We're going to do a maximum overdrive. So it has a 1/1 on it, and now it has indestructible. And we'll hold off on using Undying Madness. That gets me back up to 11 HP, and he lost a creature doing that. Plus the Skitter Maw got a little bit more powerful. He's destroying Ultimecia. That's unfortunate. I have the mana to bring her back, but still unfortunate. Give me a lizard token? Interesting. I guess we'll block this with our Gravestalker. Yeah, that was his like biggest creature he had, so I think that was worth. I'm still slowly killing myself using this Phyrexian Arena though. You can do Dragoon's Wyvern, and do an attack with the Comet Crawler. They'll probably block that. Sacrifice one of those. He didn't block it, by the way. So I'm up to 15 HP. Getting some lag. No, I'm not. I just was clicking wrong. What this equipment does is whenever this creature attacks, tap a target attacking creature. Untap a target attacking creature. So I could move this over to Comet Crawler, and they'll give him a +1/0, and also make it so that he can untap himself after every time he attacks. It's kind of useful. It's not the most useful thing in the world. Skitter Maw is also getting more powerful over time here. The moment we kind of have board control, which is nice. Let's go ahead and do Cornered by Black Mages. It makes him sacrifice a creature and makes us have a creature as a result. That's odd. I want to re-equip this over to the Comet Crawler, but it's not letting me. Alright then. That Sphinx he has is a problem. It wouldn't be a problem if I could re-equip this, but I can't. Why can't I? Alright, well, level 2 the Scavenger's Talent. So we could start chewing at his freaking amount of cards he has. He has 64 cards left in his deck, by the way. So, you know, it's not going to be a huge benefit. Man, that freaking dampening matrix really screwed me, by the way. Alright, we're attacking. We're gonna sacrifice this boy. Because I sacrificed something, he, you know, has to discard a couple of cards, and I'm going to use this to power him up. So if he blocks it, the Comet Crawler will just come right back. And I get the HP from that, by the way. And now I have another food token. Comet Crawler came back, right here. I was about to say, where is he? And I'm getting back to a point where I actually have like a bunch of HP. This guy's getting quite a few things in. That's flying, right? Okay. We'll block it. And that's 6/6, right? So I could use the Skitter Maw to stop him. We'll just use a hero token for now. Cockatrice? No, this is Magic the Gathering Forge. So MTG Forge. I'm playing quest mode at the moment. Wait, what the hell is this? At the beginning of your upkeep, each player may put 2 1/1 counters. If they do that, that player controls can't attack you or planeswalker you control. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah, there's Forge. It's a completely free version of Magic the Gathering, and it's also what do you call it? It has like a single player quest mode and all. Why can't I re-equip this? I swear I should be able to re-equip this. Activated abilities of artifacts and creatures can't be played. Right. That includes equipping. That really screws me. I can't use these food tokens or even this pick or like transform my Furdock core or nothing. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Oh, that really sucks. Alright, let's equip this. I'm gonna put it onto our Skittering Moth boy. But yeah, it's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent program. I'm getting some YouTube messages. Freaking, it takes some time to get used to, like the interfaces and stuff, but it's definitely like worth checking out. Do I have enough mana to do this? I am the Monarch right now. Nope. You'll see a lot of old mechanics, by the way, like monarchy, like and you know, stuff like that. Man, that's already up to 8-8. Ooh. Auto sim? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by sim. Let's just go on and go to the next section here. Upkeep, put 2/2 counters. No. That Sphinx is getting really strong. This is best out of 3, and I've already won the first round. He's about to hit me with that Sphinx, I think. Yeah. And that's a problem for me because I don't have any flyers currently. He's gonna do 10 damage. I would actually be perfectly fine if that guy didn't have the dampening stone. And now I'm being mana flooded. Oh no. I wonder if I have enough in the tank to do the trick. We want Moon Shadow, so we're gonna keep that. So my commander is Ultimisia. Her activated ability that happens at the end of the turn is get an extra turn, essentially. But we need to exile a bunch of cards, and I don't think I have enough mana to actually activate it. 4, 5, just 5 mana. So we need a little bit more than that, and I spent all my mana getting her back onto the field. He untapped everything he has. Okay. I don't think I'm winning this one. I'm down to 6 HP and I have no way of blocking his flyer, so we're just going to go ahead and concede this match, and we will see if we can fight him again. It is best out of 3. That does things for you. Actually tracks the game, for example, preventing your equip ability. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yes, it has all the rules kind of built into it, which is super nice. It's super nice for like teaching yourself like commander mode, for example. I've never played commander mode, if I'm being honest, like in real life, or I don't really even play it on Magic the Gathering Arena, if I'm being honest, like their version of it. So yeah, it's super nice for that. He doesn't have enough mana. So, since he doesn't have that one artifact down, I can actually equip my artifacts to my creatures. When lock actually deals damage to a player, I draw a card and discard a card. Pretty useful, honestly. And we're gonna get rid of him. Not a big fan of his like secondary ability. And actually search your deck. Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't think that's closer to the real world, you know, game. But I don't think I would get into that, honestly. But I mean, it is closer to the real world game, which is kind of nice. Okay, so I want to keep River's Rebuke. That is kind of a win button for me, so we're going to get rid of Glimmer. And honestly, we have enough mana stored up to use River's Rebuke. Got the Skitter Maw, which is nice. That's going to start growing pretty quickly. He's not going to block the lock because he doesn't want to lose his only creature. I'm not a huge fan of this Goblin, honestly. He can't block, and when this dies, destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less. So I can't use him to block. And you're about to grab it? Yeah. Most people play this game in adventure mode, which has you like make a character and then you walk around battling different people, and then you know, from there you basically just get more powerful and get more decks and stuff. I'm playing quest mode, where it's basically a gauntlet of like fights that you do, and you get money, and you can use that money to buy cards and stuff. I'm playing this mode because it has more commander support. So like the mechanics for commander actually work in this mode, as opposed to adventure mode, where sure, it does give you the option to do commander, but it's also, I just noticed chat is on the stream. It also freaking, like in adventure mode, the people you fight don't follow the same rules as you, whereas in this mode they do follow. So like the guy I'm fighting has 100 cards, has a commander and all that stuff, and yeah, adventure mode doesn't have that, which is unfortunate because it feels like it's kind of a misstep. I'm also alpha striking, by the way. Carrion Cruiser is really useful. Let's get rid of Flipped. Even though I kind of like his card, he's kind of... Let's get rid of him. And we're going to get rid of Apparition. We have enough stuff to actually do pretty good when we actually summon in our commander. In fact, I think I will. Although this would be better. I forgot I casted this earlier. This guy's power and toughness is based off of the amount of cards, feature cards, in both of our graveyards. So right now he's at 10-10. The cool thing about this game is not only is it free, it also has a completely functional mobile version, by the way. Like, you probably noticed that the interface on the mobile, like, stream looks a little jank at the moment. That's because I really can't... I don't know what to do to make this landscape-esque game look good on mobile. But when you play it on actual mobile, it looks great. Let's see here. I think it's time to Rebuke. No, it's time to Primal Odin. And this destroys a creature when it comes out, and on turn 2, if it makes contact with the enemy commander, it kills them. Oh, that's fine. Freaking, that's just how autocorrect works. Alright, we won the second round. And what we got was 51 credits and a free card, which is a legendary creature. So if I want to make a red deck, I have a extra thing. Someone is working on... Can you do a cube draft on this client? I want to say yes, actually, but I've never done it myself. Hold on, let me change this over to quest view. I've never done a cube draft in this game, but I've actually seen like parts of it that say cube draft mode, and it's like, I don't know where to go to do that. Like, is it an adventure mode thing and I have to just make it to a specific place, or is it like a special place in a different mode that I just haven't seen it yet? Because let me see if I can how do I do this? Nope, I went to deck editor. I didn't want to do that. This is all cards that are in the system, which is a lot. It's a lot. There's a puzzle mode where you could choose different puzzles. There's gauntlets, so you can do pre-constructed decks and stuff like that. EDH gauntlets, game settings, online multiplayer. There is online multiplayer, but never messed around with that. Sanctioned formats, sealed decks, booster drafts, constructed. That's all outside of the quest mode. Yeah, I have no idea how to do cubes in this game. I do know that it's supported, and I'm pretty sure they have some cubes built into it. The problem is, I don't know if it's an online only thing, or if it's like a something specific somewhere in this game. But yeah, I don't know. Apparently I have a new challenge. In 5 wins, I'll be able to do that challenge, by the way. Oh, I should show you the different things with what you can do in this game. So, okay, the mobile version of the stream looks good. Okay, cool. So I'm currently playing as full in Commander sub format, and my starting pool, my starting world is standard, is what I did. So Commander sub format, random standard, and I set it up so that the cards that I start with and the cards that I'll receive are all standard compatible. The reason why I do that is because I actually really enjoy standard in general, and I know a lot of the cards in standard, so it makes it easier for me to figure out what I'm doing. But if you want, you could also do random commander, for example, and it'll start pulling in cards from all over the place. Gonna try out the mobile version. All right. Thanks for the sub, and yeah, the mobile version works great. I had my original phone that I got wasn't strong enough to actually, you know, do anything, but like once I upgraded my phone, I was able to actually play this quite a bit, like pretty easily. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go back into my normal quest and let's take a look at my deck real quick. Once I figure out how to get you guys back over to that right menu. Okay, there we go. So this isn't the interface you'll see on the mobile version if you actually play a mobile version. This is just what I came up with to show in mobile. But yeah, my deck is just blue-black with a focus on basically surveilling and like getting cards into my graveyard to power up certain creatures, such as this Samnophage, which gets more powerful the more creatures are in the graveyard. And you know, it's kind of just a straight up fighting deck because there isn't that many synergies. It's more about the creatures getting the work done. If I did get more synergies, I'd be doing like draining is one of the things I would be doing. That'd be really good in a blue-black deck, just creatures and like ways to drain the enemy. And freaking yeah, there's a fair bit in here. Not very much resurrection or like you know, bringing things back from the graveyard. More so just getting things there into the graveyard so I can use my commander ability and stuff. Now, after every fight, that's not the right place. Quest decks? Nope, that's not the right place. Duels? There we go. After every fight, you'll see that the shop actually refreshes itself. So if I go into Spell Shop and show you the shop view instead of the view I was just in, you'll see on this side that we have a bunch of cards already that we can buy. So Ride's End. I don't think I've ever seen this. Targets a tapped creature, exile it. Okay. 3 less, so that's a 2-mana exile for a tapped creature. That's kind of cool. Not a color that I'm looking for right now though. But yeah, you could sort by like the set that it's in, and you'll notice that all these sets that I'm seeing here is all like currently active and standard sets. I only have 100 credits, so I can't really afford most of this. Like this card right here, I think partially because it has a special border and like a special printing, is with 600, which I'd have to sell quite a few really nice cards in order to afford that one. I'm not going to go for that one though. And as you play this, you'll get boosters as well from doing duels as you know, as you go. Just super nice. You may blight 1. Destroy target creature with mana value 2 or less. If this creature's spell additional spell cost was paid, you gain 2 life. Huh. That's like cut down, but not as good as cut down. It's pretty decent. It'd stop a lot of different, you know, white decks. Is that instant? It is instant. So, like, that would kill a Pride Mate or whatever it's called, a Johnny's Pride Mate. Like, the second it comes out. That'd be kind of nice. I'm not 40. I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that. Just, it'd be kind of nice to know about in actual arena play. Wandering Rescuer, Colonial Autumn. This guy's hard. We're on hard. We're level 5, shockingly good. Okay. I didn't know that I leveled up. Alright. We're in. Change this over to the battle view. Okay. I got 0 mana. I got actually 0 mana. That's something I like about this game, by the way. There's a hand smoother built into Magic the Gathering Arena, which is super duper, like, I don't know how to feel completely about it, but I don't like it in general, because it's basically, you don't get hands that are like nothing but mana, and you don't get hands that are 0 mana because of that hand smoother. Also, Leyline is in your opening hand. You may begin with it. Creatures you control get 0/1. Whenever it enters, you may gain 1 life. Can I toss that back? No, I cannot. That's unfortunate, because I would love to toss that back into his hand. Because I'm playing fantasy mode, I start with a plant and a bird on the battlefield to begin with. I also start with less health than them. They have 40 health, I have 35 currently. But I can upgrade that down the line if I get enough credits. So, you know, I got that going for me. Let's get Cole out, Lockout, rather. He has Lifelink, Death Touch, and a on-hit effect. He's like the second choice I have for a commander currently for this deck, by the way. Honestly, he's probably a better choice than what I'm currently using, if I'm being honest. But, he's better because he's cheaper to actually cast, is the main reason. And he's in the same colors as what I'm currently using. Hey, the Dryad Arbor. I've heard some stories about this creature. Okay, so this is an interesting creature because this isn't the normal art for it. The normal art looks shockingly similar to land art, by the way. And during a... Why is it 1-2? Oh, right, because of the ley line. Anyway, during a tournament play, the Dryad Arbor was kind of held back in a tournament player's like lands, so it didn't look like it looked like a forest. It didn't look like a creature at all. And when during a turn when they went, like his enemy went to attack, he pulled the Dryad forward to actually block, which I won't say it determined the game, but it certainly had an effect. And then after that, they came up with some more robust rules for designing cards like that. Let's toss the island. When you unlock the store, mill 4 cards and return 2 permanent cards from among them to your hand. Okay. He's actually using a freaking Duskborn door thing. Lands you control have add 1 mana of any color, and when you unlock this, mill cards and return 1. Can I like pop that back into his hand? No, I can't. That only works on creatures. Okay. So yeah, that's my Dryad Arbor story. I'm going to attack with a hero token, even though he's going to block it. I want this guy to die so I get a free food token. We'll send that back to the graveyard there. I'm up to 44 HP and he's down to 23, by the way. I got a lot of lifelink on my boy. We could either kill the Dryad or... Oh, that's an interesting sword. It's a really nice sword. It'd be good for historic. We're gonna kick it back to his hand. And I'm gonna pilfer as well. This makes him discard a card of my choosing. What do we want to discard? Probably this this fungus. I'm surprised he hasn't played it yet. It's a alchemy card. I'm not a big fan of alchemy cards. They're usually like overpowered in one way or another. Three creature, 3/4 creature rather. Let's blight rot it. That takes care of that. And we'll just keep hitting them. Could probably get my commander out, honestly. He just destroyed my fucking... He destroyed my swamp. My only swamp. Okay. Shit. Well, that's really bad because I need swamps in order to cast this. Need 2 swamps. Target creature gets +5/+5 until end of turn. That is weird. Okay, that's not good. He doesn't have trample. And he doesn't have reach. Okay. I'll just keep hitting him with my flying units. He didn't attack, okay. He's afraid of the death touch currently. And he still doesn't have any flying, so we're just gonna keep pecking away at his health. Next turn he'll be dead if he doesn't have anything to stop me. Yeah, he didn't. Man, him killing that swamp was not great for me. Okay, first round done. I need to take a look at this this chat real quick on the mobile version because... Oh, that's just... Okay, that's just YouTube app. Okay, that makes more sense. Huh. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. That's weird. I didn't know that's how the chat shows up on YouTube. Alright. He started with a land and the ley line again. Draw a card. Creature gets 3/3 and trample until end of turn. Draw a card. Only as a sorcery. At least we have decent amounts of land, or yeah, lands in hand. This card I just used made me mill 2 cards. Let's see what cards we got. Swamp and a Boggart. He didn't play anything, that's weird. He only has two lands out. Interesting. We'll go ahead and get Skittermaw out, and we'll just start alpha striking. We'll eventually, like, throw something out. What does this do? Oil counters. Equal to the number of oil counters. Move 10 from among permanents you control. Sacrifice. It deals 10 damage to any target. Huh. I mean, that's definitely something that would be really, really nice in a oil-based deck. Let's pilfer. Staff the Sun. Whenever you cast a white spell, that's not really all that. In fact, is that even possible for him to do? I don't know. When this attacks, copy of another target dinosaur. Multicolored things cost 2 less. Problem is does he actually have anything that's like multicolor? We'll get rid of the imitator. I think that's the best bet there. Yeah, it's starting to put oil counters on that. Let's go ahead and get the attic out. That will have me draw 2 cards and lose 2 HP. And I got a land out of that, which is nice. The other side of this room is real nice too. Whenever a creature you control attacks, it gets a 1/0 and death touch until the end of the turn, but it has to attack alone. Is the big drawback there. So if I have one big creature, it would be really nice for it. Or if I wanted to try to, he just popped his oil thing and killed my everything that costed 3 mana. Well, that's not good. Alright, we're going to use the Samnophage to make me mill some cards. And a few of these cards are kind of nice. Ringing Strike Mastery is especially nice. It's a really good counter for commanders, by the way. Because it taps a creature and keeps him tapped. Okay. What's this do? 2/4. It's 2/5 because of the ley line. But it doesn't have any keywords or anything. Upgrade our talent. He's still pretty mana screwed at the moment. He only has 3 mana. Don't have enough. I need 1 black mana to kick this guy out to make him sacrifice a creature. I could use Forayer to destroy a creature that was dealt damage this turn. So I attack with everything. He will kill one of my creatures, possibly 2, and use this to finish off one of his creatures. I think that's okay. Okay. Yeah, he's killing 2 creatures. That's fine with me. And then I use the Forayer and destroy target creature. This was dealt damage, so that goes gone. Got the filter out. Multicolored spells cost 2 less. Does that affect me? No. No, wait, that's not multicolor. Huh. Does that affect me? It does. I think that only affects me. I don't think he has any multicolor spells in his deck, by the way. So I'm casting Ultimacia for a less than their normal cost. I like carrying Cruiser, it's really nice. I'm gonna also get the Samnophage out. That's already up to 8/8. Samnophage is interesting because it looks like it would fly, right? Like it has like wing-like things going on, but it's not a flyer. If you look closely, it has feet. So, yeah, it's not a flying creature. Urza's engine is a thing? Is an artifact creature? I didn't know that. Well, it's dying right now. When you kick this guy out, he makes the enemy sacrifice a creature. It should be it, actually. Yep. And because I won both of those, and, you know, I got a free deck out of this, so I can either choose Marvel Spider-Man or Foundations. I think I'm going to choose Spider-Man. There's a few decent cards in the Spider-Man set that might help. So, Octobot, Wisecrack, Wall Crawl, Bagel and Schmear. I don't recognize that one. Eerie Gravestone. I love that one. It's actually really nice. When this artifact enters, draw a card. Sacrifice it and mill, I believe, 4 cards. And you may put a creature card from among them into your hand. So this is really, really nice for kind of what I'm doing. Whoosh. Inner Demons, Gangsters, okay. Mob Lookout. When this creature enters, target creature you control connives. Okay. And an island. Alright. Let's go back into quest mode. Well, actually, shop view real quick for you guys. Because we're going to take a quick look to see what we can get. A stalactite dagger would be interesting. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 shapeshifter token with changeling. Equipped creature gets 1/1 and is all creature types. So it's probably not all that useful for me right now, but if I wanted to make like a tribal deck, that would be a really, really nice addition to it. Because it's just a free extra tribal card. Lionheart is kind of a shitty card, I'll be honest. When this equipment enters, it deals 2 damage to any target. Equipped creature gets 2/1, and it only costs 2 to equip, but it costs 4 to actually cast. This particular card is kind of disappointing because honestly, I played Final Fantasy VIII. It feels like it's a little underpowered for what, you know, where it comes from. It's also 40 gold to do, so I'm not so sure about getting that out of the gate. For 40 gold, nah. Opt is like really nice. I'm gonna take an Opt. Buy card. Currently, I already have 5% of the spells in Duskborn. Full Cross highest, but target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. Exile that card. If the gift was promised, you may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and mana of any type can be used to cast it. So this I've used this in the past, not too much recently, but I have used this in the past. It can be useful. It's stealing a card essentially. Fairy Snoop. When it's turned up, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one in your hand and the other in the graveyard. It's too expensive. First of all, it's 3 mana to disguise something, 3 mana of any type to disguise, and then another 3 mana to reveal that reveal what it is after, you know, that. So you're using 6 mana to take a look at the top 2 cards and keep one. It's kind of, and plus it's 6 mana over the course of like 2 turns too. I don't know about that one. There are ways that you can make disguising work a little bit better than that, but I don't know. Sugar Rush might be useful down the line. Go ahead and grab that. Right now we're just kind of focusing on cheap cards. And I just clicked outside the game. Okay. So, Mr. Negative, Malcator, Belden, or Random Opponent. I'm thinking Random Opponent. We haven't lost yet. right? Yeah, we haven't lost today. So yeah, let's go for a random opponent, see what we get. The cool thing about doing random opponents in this, by the wrong place, wrong scene. The cool thing about doing random opponents in this is that you get a bonus if you do win, like in terms of gold. So if it's a random opponent hard, we'll probably make like 100 gold. Also, we got a pretty good mix of things just now. What is their commander, by the way? Cormella Glamour Thief. Has haste. Expensive to get out, but it has 3 colors. 1 mana to add that 3 mana instant or sorcery spells. When she dies, return 1 target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. So it's gonna be similar to like a VV deck. It's gonna have a lot of instants and sorceries. I mean, if it was designed by a person, this is kind of, there is a little bit of randomness associated with this particular, you know, client. Upkeep resolve. Oh, right, because I have the arena out. Let's go ahead and use the freaking adventurers in to get some HP back. There's the glamour sorceress, glamour thief. We could get the crocodile out, because when it dies, it creates a 2/2, and you can use renew to add a 1/1 to a creature. Just kind of useful. We could also use combat tutorial to add some stats to Comet Crawler. And also draw 2 cards. You know, I think I will do that actually. And then we'll get Goblin Firebomb out. And Moon Shadow. And we're gonna eat the plant wall. I could take the hit. I've like significant card advantage over the enemy here. What's in my graveyard? Ah, just that. Okay. And we're not going to sacrifice anything. Enemy's at 28 HP. I'm at 38. So we're doing all right. Okay, when he dies, he creates a 2/2, and Moonshadow gets stronger. Honestly, just keeping this character just attacking and not dead is probably my best bet. Just keep them alive and attacking into like tokens and stuff. Let's go ahead and use the Carrion Cruiser. That will allow me to pull out the Ooh, never mind. Got Vincent in the graveyard. I didn't know that. Definitely gonna grab Vincent because Vincent is amazing. His trick is that when I kill stuff in his base form, he gets more powerful based off of how powerful the enemy he kills, or the enemy that dies on the enemy side is. So he'll get 1/1 tokens for the power. So if I were to kill this right now and this guy was on, he would get 4 1/1 tokens. And then on his other, whoops, did not mean to do that. On his other side, if you flip him over, which you can flip him for free, he has trample and lifelink, but loses that ability to get stronger. So yeah, essentially you get him out, kill a bunch of creatures, and then flip him over and start fighting. And the really interesting thing about this is when he dies in this form, he'll be resummoned as the base version of Vincent again. So he's actually pretty sticky too to the board. It's really nice. We'll just go full attack here. Enemies quickly running out of HP. And my speed is going up. Wait, why do I have speed? Oh, because of the ghost I put in. We could do quarter by black mages. Let's get Vincent out first. And we're going to unsummon this. Cancel that. We'll do it next turn. I don't have enough black mana to do cornered yet. And we will just tap Vincent to power the carrion cruiser. What's it? There it goes. Okay. No sacrifices. Enemies down to 11 HP, by the way. Okay, now we unsummon you, the weakest of you, and then we'll use Cornered by Black Mages so that he dies. One of his things dies, and now you can see that Vincent has 3 1/1s on him. And then... Can we afford this? No. We'll just get this guy out. Okay. Moonshadow's getting more powerful because the guy I just summoned also makes me mill 2 cards, and that triggered Moonshadow. And then we'll just Alpha Strike, and that should be the end of him, actually. We'll transform Vincent. So now he's a 6/5 with Trample and Lifelink. Okay, first round done. I think the main threat from this particular commander is if she dies, she pulls instants out of her graveyard, which is bad news for us. We'll mulligan this. That's better. I think that's better. And we'll throw Jace Reawakened back into the deck. The weird thing about the Planeswalker I just discarded is, why does he have Rad? Why do you have Rads? Military base, if you do, you get 2 Rad counters. I don't remember what Rads do. Pre-combat, if you have any Rad counters, mill that many cards. For each non-land card milled this way, you lose 1 life and a Rad counter. Okay. I mean, that's actually pretty cool. That's from the Fallout set, by the way. I just never knew that's how that worked. Huh. It'd be really nice in a deck that favors milling yourself. And also I am running into some land issues. Okay, well, at least I have 3 now. Yeah, we'll throw this guy out. I'll tap his creature for an extra damage here. With my shit. This guy can't be blocked. When he deals damage, draw a card. Okay, yeah, I think that's worth doing. I rarely play him, honestly. He's usually kind of at the bottom of my list of things that I would want to play, but honestly, at the moment, he's helping. Hey, is that a Pizza Land? Oh, damn. Already seeing the Turtles cards. Yeah, still no luck there. He's taking chunks out of me, but it's not so bad I can't survive. I hit end turn and it skipped my turn. Shit. We're still having a lot of mana issues, by the way. And we need 1 black mana. Whenever this creature attacks, untap a creature. Oh, okay. Okay, he created a treasure token when he died, by the way. That's actually really nice. I'm down to 26 HP. The enemy's down to 29. If I get you out, I'll be able to sacrifice you? No. Probably Locke is the best option, because he does the whole, no, pulling, draw a card, discard a card thing. If you've committed a crime this turn, he can't be blocked. Okay. Ah, shit, I don't commit that many crimes. Whatever, we'll attack with everything. Still no luck there. He's worried about Locke. No. Oh no, he killed Locke. Ah, shit. That was like my whole thing. Can't really attack using this, because I haven't committed a crime yet. So we're holding off this round. Got rid of my comment crawler, fuck. Okay, glitch Ghost Surveyor. Start your engines, max speed, exile this card from your graveyard and draw a card. It's a 2/2 flyer. I got that going for me. That's literally the only thing I can do. Was that an 8/8? That's not good. Select a card. I can put a card into play for free using this. Okay. We could do Somnophage. Could also do Odin. Oh shit, we'll just do Odin. And then blow up the heavyweight. God damn, another blue mana. Okay, so if Odin gets through and it hits his HP pool right now, we basically just win. The issue, there's no way I can do that. Yeah, there's zero chance of me being able to do that right now. I can attack using him right now, but yeah, that's all I can do. We'll attack. He has to block. Yeah, he blocked it so that Odin died too. So that's not surprising. I'm just glad I was able to get rid of that 8/8 for free. Oh my god, I am so screwed. Equip you with this. Even if I attack, he'll just block it, so we'll just hold off. Enemy only has 2 cards in hand, by the way. Still hasn't casted their commander either. What is their commander again? Morbid Hunger. No, that's not right. That's a glamour thing. Yeah, right. Oh, would you look at that? Another black card. we are going to go ahead and toss this guy because he's only really useful sometimes. If you're wondering, the AI does take longer and longer to do their turns as more and more like tokens and creatures come out. It's probably the biggest part of this that kind of sucks. We're going to use his exhaust ability to make him stronger and also draw a card and discard a card. Desperate measures, let's get rid of that. They're using the Myers to cast spells. What's this do? 1/1. Tap 5 on tap, search your library for a Meyer creature, put into the battlefield. Ah, great. As a way to summon Meyer creatures out of his deck for free. Hey! Okay. Alright. Say goodbye to everything you own. And then we just attack. And I got a swamp. Get the greedy bootlegger out. Uh, 2/4. So we could just block with both of these. I cranked up the damage, damn. Makes sense. This would be good. Probably should have just gotten my boy out, the commander, Ultimacia. Pilfer is up next. I don't like Pilfer all that much at the moment. He has 7 cards. It's more land. Alright, Ultimacia, you're coming out. Oh yeah, and it surveils too. We'll throw the snow-capped skull into the graveyard. We do have a treasure token, so I can cast another one of these spells. Prospector would probably be a good idea. None of this is flying. I can't equip right now. Enemies down to 17 HP. I'm down to 26, by the way. The second round is more difficult than the first, that's for sure. But now that I have a little bit of black mana, we should be fine. The Meyer Turbine is back. Let's go ahead and create a Wicked token. Oh, that's not right. That was the wrong thing. Wicked token. And we're going to put it on our flyer. And we might as well cast the Witch as well. I'm going to keep Ultimacia back to defend. Everything he has 2 damage, so really just letting the Prospector die. So we want that Lander token. Take another swamp. Equip our flyer with the equipment. Now it's doing 4 damage per turn. Enemies down to 14 HP. So, starting to chunk them. How's this look? I'm gonna pick up my phone while it's kind of processing. I mean, you can... The only thing I have a problem with is the chat location. But, like, everything else looks pretty... Wait, that's Restream bot. Why is Restream Bot on this? Why can't I see Restream Bot on my preview? That's weird. Because that person was speaking on YouTube, but it's Restream Bot that's showing up on the channel chat. Huh. So what's going on with that? That's part of YouTube. Because I can scroll through it independently. Huh. Weird. Okay. Well, I'll have to look into that later. This guy, when he enters, he makes a 1/1 Thopter. Also decode transmissions for 2 additional cards. I think I will do that. Useful. Do they have any flyers? No, they do not. It's producing more Meyer tokens. I never made a Meyer deck before, by the way. Don't really know their tricks. They seem kind of similar to Saprolings. We could do the extra turn thing. Oh wait, do we have a no, we don't. So next turn we could just say, whoops, wait, what? Game? Why does it say Ultimacia pay that cost? It's not her turn. Okay, there we go. I just let the attack come through. It's not something I really meant to do. I was trying to figure out why the wrong text was coming up. Unfortunately, I've already used River's Rebuke, so we can't exactly rely on that currently. Okay, we actually have a lot of units. 4, 6. I think we will use her ability. We're going to attack with both of our flyers, which will bring him down to 5 HP. We're going to go ahead and pay the mana cost and start exiling cards. We need to exile 8 cards in order to use this. Now give me a free turn. Let's go ahead and warp this in. Use it on the glitch. And then we will attack with all of our flyers. And that should end this. There we go. That was a medium opponent, apparently. Random opponent bonus, 37 credits. Previous win, 7. Life total difference, not lost once. So we got 117 cards out of that. Or, not cards, credits. And more importantly, we got ourselves a Planeswalker, Liliana. Whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card. Create a 2/2 black creature. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures, and each opponent chooses a permanent that they control. And so sacrifice the rest. Okay. Pretty useful. But yeah, I think that's it from me for today. It was a pretty short stream, but you know, I was just feeling like playing a couple of matches. Really, we got 3 wins out overall. We got a bunch of credits, and yeah, pretty decent. Anyway, freaking hope you guys had a good time, and I'll catch you guys another time. I'll catch you guys